How much water can I drain from my vinyl liner swimming pool safely? I'm glad you asked. If you have a deep end in your vinyl liner swimming pool, then what you need to remember is that about 12 inches of water covering the floor of the shallow end is your minimum safe level. And that's just kind of a broad statement. If I, was there in person and there was something specific I needed to do, maybe I would go a little less. Maybe 6 inches is okay, or maybe even as little as 4 inches of water covering the floor of the shallow end of the pool I would consider safe for a quick repair. If it had to go any further than that for any reason at all, then you need to install liner vacuums in place that will draw out all of the air behind the liner and it holds it tightly in place. Once you remove the weight of the water covering the floor in the shallow end, the floor is going to shift and it's going to move and it's not going to go back where it once was when you refill it with water. It will wrinkle at minimum or it will rip at worst. And so that's why the minimum safe level of water that you need to maintain in an in-ground vinyl liner swimming pool with a deep end is about 12 inches of water covering the shallow end floor. But what if that's not you? You've just got an above ground pool, so a round above ground pool. It's got terrible water in it. I want to drain it out and put something new in there. It's actually one of the advantages of a small pool is you can do that and it doesn't break the bank for you. However, the weight of the water covering the floor of the pool is very, very important. As soon as you drain out all of the water, now you'll have wrinkles everywhere. That liner will move around. It's a different size than it used to be. The liner shrinks and loses elasticity over time from UV damage and chemical damage. And so when you drain it, it's kind of a different shape and size than it used to be. And it moves as soon as it doesn't have that weight of the water on there. The minimum amount of water that I would leave covering the floor of an above ground vinyl liner pool would be, I'm going to say, around 6 inches of water. But what is relevant here is, do you have a cove? And that a cove would be where your wall meets your floor. Does it meet in a 90-degree angle? Or is there kind of like, maybe some sand built up there, or even something called floor cove, which is a piece of foam that's behind there and it helps to have a nice smooth transition up the wall there. If I had that, I would want to say, make sure that stays covered with water as your minimum safe level. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.